Hello, it's Burgess Taylor. It's Friday, so it's Friday fun, so usually Fridays mean something fun, some kind of journaling. I'm going to give you a flip through because now it's September and I'm going to close out August. I have shown the beginning. I haven't changed anything on the outside. It still sits in my jellyfish. I think I left off right around here. I think I went a little past this. I showed my next project. My husband and I watched The Lightning Thief. We also watched the next one, The Sea of Monsters, I think. I shared the quote. So we're going to move past. I like Daphne's journal, Daphne's diary, I mean. It has a lot of flowers. It's very flowery, gardeny. Which is really cool because I like stuff like that, but I also like other stuff, and I think when I do get some extra cash, I'm going to get a Flow magazine and then maybe a journaling magazine. Finished book 2 of the Game of Thrones. I talked about Destination Me on these pages. Adventures at the Round Table. I added a quote, and suddenly you know it's time to start something new and trust the magic of beginnings. I did a bunch of different, like the women around a table. These were drinking wine. These are drinking coffee. I shared that page. This page I didn't finish. This was one of those days where I got really busy. My husband wasn't feeling good. He didn't go to work until like noon. I had trouble with the camera. I had trouble with Movie Maker. I was waiting on the video to save so I could finish it. I ended up journaling. I was hungry. I went and I got a snack, and then I did a bunch of stuff, and I never made it back. I never made it back to here. I had gotten everything ready, and then when I added that, I didn't like the color either. I thought about taking my marker and going over the letters in black, and I still may do that. But I ended up writing your creative side. Explore your creative side is what that said, and I was going to do something with the lettering here. And all I wrote was busy creating, and then I ate dinner and crashed. Sometimes this is just how it is. This is this weekend. I need to add the stuff in here. I didn't go through yesterday and mark off the stuff, or Wednesday. I didn't add stuff Wednesday. I got busy. I did a brain dump. I want to add something here, but I'm not quite sure what I want to add because this has to do with the project. So I want to kind of make this a projects page, pictures of the different projects I'm working on. And this was Monday, and I went to bed early. I was in pain. I wrote down stuff. I did some stuff. I never made it to finish. This is real life. So I can go back in and add some pictures because I do have some pictures, but I need to add them. Tuesday, this has been a very busy week for me. I watched Zoo. I outlined some stuff for Finding Water. I did an insert and prepared some documents for Destination Me. I participated in some of the right stuff, and then I started having some computer stuff, internet stuff going on. I finished reading the basics for the Finding Water and stuff. I went to bed. This was the day that Mr. Rockstar was off, and he went to Starbucks and he got us both coffee, and he took one sip of his, and then a few minutes later he was going around a sharp curve and he spilt his whole cup of Starbucks in the floorboard of his truck. And it was Mercury retrograde, and I wrote about how real life stuff happens. And he got new guitar strings, and in the picture I guess it says super slinky, and people were like, what? But it says custom gauge nickel wound guitar strings on it. I just liked the wrapper. I thought the wrapper was cool, and it was, David and I spent a lot of time together. We ate lunch, we ate dinner, we had coffee, and I got a lot of shit done. And I printed this out on regular paper, and then I put some little watercolor stuff on it. Thought it was pretty cool. You can see up here the weather, and I put Mercury retrograde. So this is Wednesday. I showed this. I finished her. I haven't quite finished her face. I think I'm going to add some white to that. I'm not sure. Happiness is a friendly tweet. I got Happy Mail, so I was super excited. I have yet to try it out though. Right now my tablet's charging, and the weather is awful, and I need to leave in like 30 or 40 minutes to go get my grandson. So I have just enough time to probably tape this and get it on there. Hopefully I can just hit upload. I don't have to do anything with it. And then while I'm gone, it can upload. So this is going to be a pretty quick video because if I want it to go up, it needs to be quick. So I showed pictures of this. This is my month stuff planned out. I'm going to do a little bit better job with this because I need to break some things down more specifically. I wrote my projects down. If this doesn't work, I'm going to revamp. I did a self-portrait. This was my wrap-up of August. I tried the feathering thing. Sojourner, I think she's under YouTube as something else. But she sells the Sojourner Traveler notebooks. And she was showing how to do feathers, and I tried it. And I just kind of did this background with the watercolor, and I put that on there. And I wrapped up August and just wrote about it. And then this was yesterday. This page is yesterday. We got the warnings for the hurricane. It was actually a tropical storm at that point. And then before I went to bed, they were saying that it was going to turn into a Category 1. I was messing around with the watercolors that I got in. They're Yarka St. Petersburg. And what I did, because when they came in, they were like this. They were wrapped in these little wrappers. They look like candies. And at first, they didn't look like they had the plastic thing. And I have a tin, but they would barely fit in the tin, and they're not going to stay in the tin. So for now, this pill case works. It was on sale, on clearance, and I have them, and I have them labeled. So then all I have to do is take it out of the little compartment, and I taped these on so I know which ones. And eventually, when I get some more of these, because I do like them, I do really like them. They are bright, they're semi-wet, or semi-moist, or whatever you want to call it. They're really pretty colors. This is what I did this with, and I like how they turn out. So I may get some more, and I may end up, eventually I'll get an actual case, a real paint case for them maybe. Sometimes the paint cases are great. I like these kind where you have the little thing. I saw on one of the artists that were doing, they were showing some how-tos with watercolor. She had this round thing, and it's spun. And I would rather have one of those, to be honest. Where I'd sit it on my desk, I don't know, unless I get my desk, the other desk, and end up getting it in my room. So anyway, I crashed because Wednesday night, I couldn't sleep. I was in a tremendous amount of pain. I think I slept for an hour. Because of all this rain that was coming, and I couldn't sleep. I was in really bad pain, so I slept for maybe an hour. So I was up. I pretty much had insomnia. Like I said, I fell asleep. I slept for maybe an hour. I was right back up. And then yesterday afternoon, on Thursday afternoon, I crashed at around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I went to sleep. This was me. So Friday morning at 4 something in the morning when I got up this morning, me, Thursday afternoon when I crashed. Pain plus no sleep equals zombie. So yesterday, Thursday afternoon, Thursday during the day, this is pretty much what I looked like. I changed clothes, and this is pretty much me. Look at walking around Thursday during the day like a zombie. So I wrote down my stuff this morning, the stuff that I need to do. I have some stuff I really need to do, and then this is the rest of today's. I have washi taped this in. And I drew, my wind didn't turn out right, so I put some little things here because I'm going to journal. I'm going to go outside and take some pictures. And then my grandson, if my daughter doesn't get off work early, there's no point in me taking him back to daycare because he's in K4. There's no point in me taking him back to school. And if the doctor's appointment's at 9, because they close at 11, they're closing all the schools at 11, which means the daycare will close too. The daycare will probably close around noon. So there's no point. So I'm going to take some pictures with my Intax camera. I'm going to clean off the dining room table. My grandson and I are going to paint and color and stuff like that. And I'm going to take some pictures. And that'll go here. And then all the rest of the storm stuff and some journaling will go here. I have saved this for Saturday. And this for Sunday. And then I have this set up for the month of September. Yes, that says shit to do. These are my goals. These are the projects. This is the decorated page. This is the gunslinger, the dark tower. This is finding water. This is destination me. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this box yet, but I'm going to put a quote here. And then I will probably end up making a list of things. This will be my list of supplies or things I need to go through or house stuff, because this right here is all my house stuff. And then I don't know, but this is in here for that. And I haven't quite finished the tracker, and this is going to be my book list. I'm going to redo what I'm reading, what I want to read, I guess, that kind of thing. I don't know. It's going to be my book list. And that's all I've got so far. So let me get this done. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all the views and the new subscribers. I hope you have a good one, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye, y'all.